So happy to be joined by a legend, an Olympic gold medalist. As a matter of fact, the first African-American to win an Olympic gold medalist in gymnastics. 1996, she did that. Member of the Magnificent Seven, three-time Olympian. She is a legend. It is a pleasure and honor to be talking to Dominique Dawes here on the Rich Eisen Show. How you doing?
Very good. How are you? Appreciate it.
It is good to see you. She joins us on behalf of Wells Fargo. Let's start off with the Olympics. Obviously, the U.S. women's team, another great showing. 7 medals overall, winning gold, and 3 of those out there making it happen. What was your overall impression of what you saw this year in Paris?
The Team USA women's gymnastics team got the job done. I was impressed with what I saw. I love the leadership of Simone Biles. She competed in her 3rd Olympic Games. I was the last female athlete to do that 24 years ago. Also, Jordan Chiles, her leadership, her enthusiasm. I mean, she's dancing on the floor. She's high-fiving her competitors. That's unheard of. They looked like they were having fun out there. So I kind of wish I was a part of the party. But I was traveling with my family. We were in different hotel rooms, cheering on Team USA. And I'm very proud of the men as well. The men earned a bronze medal. A gentleman earned a bronze medal on the pommel horse. And so that was exciting to see both the men and the female did spectacularly. Yeah,
8 medals overall for the men and women's team there happening there. Let's talk about we'll get to Simone Biles obviously in just a second, but I want to talk about the news that happened yesterday with Jordan Chiles. Of course, one of the greatest memories of the Olympics was when she, Andre, and Biles were all on the stage together, winning Olympic gold medal, silver, and the bronze, and the praise of Andre and whatnot, and that was a lasting memory there. But then yesterday it was announced that Jordan Chiles would have her bronze medal, have to give it back because of a technicality. She actually won after a protest. The coach came and got an extra point for her, so she got the bronze. And then obviously there was a review and it was taken away from her. If you're in her shoes right now, how are you feeling?
What an emotional roller coaster that Jordan is going through. I can't imagine going through that whatsoever. I earned a bronze medal on the floor exercise at the Atlanta Olympic Games, and there was some protest that occurred afterwards, and I was stripped of that bronze medal. It would be devastating. However, number one, Jordan did her job. She did a phenomenal floor routine, and it sounds as if it was human error. The judge missed a level of difficulty in one of her moves, did not give her that extra 10th. And right away, the head coach, Cecil, recognized that the difficulty score was not where it should have been. She beelined to protested, and the claim is that she did not do it in time within the 60-second limit, but yet I'm hearing that she did. So there might be another reversal to it. But Jordan Chiles needs to, hold her head up high, recognize that she did the best job that she can. And the sport of gymnastics is a very subjective sport. You're going to experience human error throughout, and that's what makes it a little challenging.
Absolutely. And we saw what we saw. We know how great she is, and she's going to come back even stronger in 2028 here in L.A., hopefully there. Simone Biles, obviously considered the greatest gymnast of all time, obviously maybe even the greatest Olympian of all time. Another outstanding showing, 3 gold medals, 4 overall. The way she bounced back after everything she went through in the last Olympics, dealing with the yips and the mental health situations and everything like that. Is there anything that surprises you about this young lady?
Well, I think it's wonderful that people recognize 2021, she did what was best for her mental and physical health. And she went through the twisties. She ended up stepping away from the Tokyo Olympic Games and did not fully compete at those Olympic Games. And what I love about Simone Biles' story is the journey continued, and she stepped back in the game, and she ended up qualifying to a 3rd Olympic Games and fully competed at these Olympic Games. And has been such a great role model, spokesperson for the sport, and speaking out about mental health, and also speaking out about the need for the culture change in the sport of gymnastics. And that's very much why I started the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics and Ninja Academy here in Maryland. I'm at my Clarksburg location. I have one in Rockville and opening my 3rd location in Columbia, Maryland, because it's all about creating a compassionate and empowering culture in the sport so that kids' self-esteem is lifted up and not torn down.
Absolutely. And she is, one, like you said, one of the icons, also an ambassador for the sport. So are you. And you talked about just that, the culture change in U.S. gymnastics and whatnot. They've made a lot of major strides considering what they've gone through over the years and whatnot. Have they done enough? Are you satisfied with what they've done so far to make it just a better environment for these young ladies?
I think my focus has been on opening academies that are doing things the right way. I'm a mother of 4 beautiful children, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and 6-year-old twins. And I want my kids to have a positive experience in all their sports experiences. I don't want it to be about pain and pressure. I want it to lift up their self-esteem and not tear it down. And at the Dominique Dawes Gymnastics Ninja Academies, that's exactly what we're doing. Kids are sweating and smiling. Kids are focusing on happy, healthy, balanced childhoods. And I think that's most important. And if you talk to the majority of parents out there, that's what they want for their children as well. So being a small business owner here in Maryland, that's what our focus has been on in changing the culture here in our small little circle and wanting to expand it from there.
Yeah, that's what you're here to talk about small business owners and some of the resources needed or necessary to help those small businesses grow a little bit more.
Yes, this location that I'm sitting in right now opened July 2020 in the middle of the global pandemic. What a challenging time it was for me and my husband, as well as for my 4 kids. It's a family business. It's always been a family business, and it's been a family affair. And Wells Fargo started the Open for Business Fund July 2020 to help small businesses that focus on making a positive impact in the community. And throughout those 4 years, they have donated $460 million to 336,000 small businesses. And of that, there have been hundreds of thousands of jobs that have either been created or sustained during the most turbulent time for most small businesses.
I love that. Congratulations on everything that you got going on there. I got to admit, I'm sitting here. I'm at the Rich Eisen Show. I'm talking to Dominique Dawes. I am actually a little bit in awe. I mean, like, you're an icon, and growing up, we really rooted for you in the community. And
Thank
so I'm
you.
sitting
I
here
felt it.
as a fan. I'm sitting here rooting for you. I mean, like, you were in a Prince video, like back in the day. Like, you were in a Prince video.
Oh yeah.
Now, a little birdie told me, and the little birdie is a really good friend of mine who we both know.
Wisdom.
Yeah. He told me that Prince actually called you and you hung up on him.
Yeah, I did. Back then it was 96. And my agent told me that Prince wanted me in a music video. I really didn't believe it. I happened to be in Florida traveling for some work. I got a call. This is before like real cell phones. And I got a call in my hotel room. And the individual said, I think he mentioned himself as the artist formerly known as, because I know he didn't say Prince. And very deep voice. And I thought it was like my agent or a friend of mine or a teammate playing a prank on me. And so I hung up. My agent called me back immediately and just let me know that I hung up on Prince. But shortly thereafter, I was in Minnesota and I was shooting a video in Paisley Park. And that was an experience I'll never forget. He left us with such a gift with his talent and his beauty and goodness. Yeah, one of my favorite artists still to this day.
Oh, yeah, Prince. Did he say, Dominique, would you like to play basketball afterwards?
Yes, I was about to say, like, you now sound like I'm going to hang up on you.
Dominique Dawes, it is such an honor, a privilege to talk to you. Best of luck with everything. Congratulations on the statue that was just unveiled there in Montgomery County, there in Maryland as well. Iconic figure, and best of luck with everything that you have going on. An honor to talk to you today on the Rich Eisen Show.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, this is great. And tell Wisdom I said hello.
I will.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.